I think is hilarious that as long as you're smoking, you don't have to wear a mask. That's from the city. We've even heard that come out of the mayor's mouth. The city of Charleston, South Carolina would prefer you to get lung cancer
than breathe fresh air.
Than get a disease that has like a 99.7% survivability.
Right. And this is never about a disease because these livability officers, they'll go up to you. So this woman, God, this poor woman, she is in Target shopping with her kids. Two random dudes with no badges come up and demand her name, demand her ID, and tell her we're patrolling the area.
They're patrolling the frozen food section of Target.
When she refuses, so they said, okay, we will meet you in the parking lot with the police.
With their kids standing right there with her.
Yes.
The woman says, like, my kids are getting concerned because these strangers are like, we're going to be waiting for you outside.
Then when she calls to make a complaint because the city police told her she should, and the woman who answers the phone refuses to give her name, and then Riccio, the director, he grabs a phone and starts screaming, refuses to tell her who he is, and says, we know all about you, and we know exactly what you did. You're getting your ticket in the mail, and we can't wait to see you at court. And hangs up on her.
Who the hell? What? And when you look at this guy, he looks like the kind of guy that would just like, he probably lays on his couch at night, puts his hand behind his head like, yeah, I boss them people around.
He's a former police officer.
Oh, there you go.
That's the funniest part about this is the left will argue, well, you guys don't like police. It's like, these aren't police. That's our whole point about this. These are not sworn officers. Their only allegiance is to the city of Charleston. And the city of Charleston created them specifically to gain revenue for the city of Charleston. This is touchy.
And you're talking about a city whose mayor has been accused of stealing $80,000 from an old black woman. Another council member whose niece, I think, was Antifa, who helped cause the riot downtown. The city council aren't these, like, great people that we should be admiring and trusting with a damn thing. And now, not only are we trusting them to run our police department, which has its own issues, now we've got this non-sworn force walking around in Target and God knows where else, just bullying people around for shits and giggles.
Just stealing hundreds of dollars out of people's pockets.
Because the city's broke. Because we decided to base our economy on tourism.
Now we have a FOIA. I'm super excited. We're going to get every text message, email, everything where anything about the mask ordinance has been discussed.
They're going to Hillary Clinton your ass. Oh, we can't seem to find those emails. Go on.
Then it's going to be, we can't seem to find Corey.
What's so right? Yeah, he killed himself on 26. He killed himself on the interstate in a ball of fire.
No other injuries, thank God.
Everybody else was fine. Well, what I find so ironic about this whole situation that they're using this to raise money. They've said that they're using this to raise money. They just raised the property taxes on homeowners, business owners, everything in Charleston because we're $20 million in arrears because COVID and we're broke. And just 2 weeks ago, this same government spent, $26 million? Mind you, we just had a $20 million shortfall. That's why we raised taxes.
Then we borrowed $40 million.
And borrowed $40 million.
Yeah.
And then turn around and spend $26 million on a parking garage that the city gave the land away in the first place. So we're raising taxes for money. We're taking $40 million loans for money. We're broke, we ain't got no money. We've got unsworn officers on the streets taking money from citizens and tourists. And then we're just going to piss $30 million away on a piece of land that was ours to begin with.
And it was to give to one of their friends to develop the land and sell back to them for a profit. And they're getting kickbacks. I'd love to know.
Shocker.
And we'll find out. It's all going to come to light.
That's what's funny about our people, though. It's like, our people are like blatantly bad. You watch most city council meetings, and it's
Don't
like,
pretend to be good.
They try, We've got people like Ross Appel.
Yeah, he's one of the most smug. Just, you see him smirk when people are calling in. He'll sit there and he'll just say that, look, they don't know. You don't know how a government works, okay? You just don't know how government works. It's like, no, you don't get it, Ross. We do know how your government works. We want you to stop making it work that way. We want you to stop being such a crook. We want you to stop.
And you're talking about the same guy who, a city council meeting a couple months ago, spoke against a proposal. I don't understand this. Why are we doing this? What's the benefit of this? We don't need this. And then 5 minutes later when they take the vote, the fucker votes for it.
Right.
So what are you doing, Ross Appel?
Nothing this guy does makes sense. But you know, he subscribed to my YouTube, so I bet he's listening to this.
What's up, dickhead?
Anytime you'd like to
Debate, please debate us.
No, I would love to sit down and debate this guy. What, this is your first term? Look, just because your wife's daddy has money doesn't make you anything special, kid.
Yeah, check your privilege, surfer boy.
And that's the thing, man, it's nothing about privilege. Carol Jackson, you're a realtor.
You ain't even from here.
You make money from the gentrification of the city, which is why you vote for the gentrification of the city.
Exactly.
As you give this symbolic nonsense to these people.
Rossapel, just so you know, you are not as cute as you fucking think.
Just do it! Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just